Hello everyone and welcome to today's video. I hope you all are doing good. And this video is going to be a continuation of my last video where I spoke about movement trial. And now I will be discussing today that how do you prepare that movement trial in case you are not able to download such kind of movement trials from the ERP modules which you are working with. So let's begin. I will just give you a brief of whatever I spoke in the last video. It is very much recommended that you go and watch that video to get better clarity on the subject which I spoke about. So I did speak that generally when we are going for audits, we get a trial like this, which does have a closing balance. But it's better that when we are going for quarterly audits or limited review, we do have a movement trial, which is like this. Let me just increase the font size a bit. So this was the initial trial. So generally we get trials or we download trials like this, but it is better that if we have a movement trial, which tells us about, which talks about what was the opening balance till the last quarter, what were the movements which had happened in the balances or in the GL between the 3 months period and what is the closing balance. This helps us in focusing on the GL where the movement has happened first because the GLs which no movement has happened, which we have already covered them in the last quarter audit which you have done. And there were many more things which we discussed. So it is recommended that you go and watch that video and understand what I was talking about. So in today's video, I will be discussing about that how do you prepare this trial with the help of Excel in case you are not able to generate such kind of trials from ERP systems. So before that, I will just tell you that how can you generate or how can you get this kind of trial from SAP module. I think so. I have used Tally all way long. So, but I remember that in Tally also this kind of trial can be generated because there is an option when you put F2 and then you write the period that from this period to this period. So if you write this period to this period, the opening balance of that period will come and then the net transactions of this period will come and then the closing balance will come. So there must be some F1, F11 or F12 configuration where we require that you require the debit credit transactions as well, and then you can do it. So try it out. I hope you'll be able to download this kind of trial from Tally. Now let us speak that how do you download this kind of trial from SAP. So in order to do that, this is the screen of SAP, and this is the transaction code of F.01. So F.01 is the transaction code through which you can download trial. What is the transaction code and what is the understanding of the same and how do you download a trial from SAP? I have made a video on SAP. So you go and give it a watch. I have spoke about how do you download a trial, how to see GL balances, asset balances, a lot more thing, which will help you, which will be very helpful if you go to a client where SAP is there and you do not need much guidance. If you can refer those videos, you will be able to quickly adapt to the ERP software which the client has. So in that trial, when you go to F.01, you have to put the company code for which you're downloading the trial. You have to put the business area, what is company code, what is business area. Again, I've discussed in the SAP videos. I will be not, so business area is for the which unit you're downloading the trial. Company code is the for the which company you're downloading trial. Okay. So here, the major thing what I want to show you here is, let's just increase. So, yeah. So here there is an option that reporting year. So which period you want to download the trial? So reporting year will be the fiscal year or the financial year for which you're downloading ad. So in this case, for example, the financial year is 2023-24. So you have to put here 2022, 23-24, and reporting period is till what is the cumulative balance of the trial from which period to which period you want the trial to be. So here you need to write 1 to 9. You again means in SAP 1 means April and 9 means December. So you need the balance from 1 to 9. That will it will show. And again there is a comparison here that this trial which you're downloading, the GL balances which you're downloading and the cumulative and the closing balances which you're downloading, from which period you want to compare. So here, if you want to compare it from the last quarter, you need to write the financial year as same 2024, and then you need to write period 1 from April to 6. 6 means September. So automatically you will be able to download the trial which has a closing balance of till December and which has a closing balance till September, and then whatever is the difference is the GLs where transactions have happened and the net uh, addition or subtraction in the GL. Okay. So this is how you download a trial in SAP if you execute. So similarly, you can also make it with comparison year also, like from till December 2024 and what was the movement till December 2000 sorry December 2023 and December 2022. In that case, the reporting period or the comparison year will be 2023, and then the comparison period will be 1 to 9. Okay. So when in that case, you'll be able to download this kind of trial. Now let us discuss about that. Suppose you are not getting any such help, then how do you prepare this kind of trial in with the help of Excel? So in order to do that, understand one thing: any software which you are using, you will have that facility at least that you get this kind of closing balance trial, and you can download it for any particular period, for any particular closing period. So suppose you can download it for April, you can download it for May, you can download it for June. So what I'm trying to talk about is that you can download a trial like this. So this is a trial of as on 30th April. What was the balances in the GL as on 30th April? What was the balances in the GL as on 31st May? So the balance of April plus the transactions which have happened in the month of May, and then what is the closing balance of all the GLs in the month of May. Similarly, you can download it when you put the period, like as I showed you here also. So there is a period, so you can download it for June, July, August, September. So in order to make a movement trial, which I will show you how to make it in Excel, you need each month trial, every month trials. Not for making a movement trial like this. You for this you need only for the balance of as on 30th June. So you need a trial which is like I will be comparing it with June and September and show you how to make it. So you need a trial of June and you need a trial as on 30th June and as on 30th September. But in case now our next topic will be that how do we make a month on month movement trial. So a trial which shows that what is the month on month variations which are happening in the particular GL, or rather call it, yes, that is what. So in order to make that, you need each and every month trial as on date of which contains the cumulative balance for every period. So balance till 30th April, balance till 31st May, June, August, September, like this. Okay. So so movement trial like this, which captures only the closing balances of two periods, are very simple. You have got the June trial. So I have in my screen June trial and I have in my screen September trial. So you just need to first take the September trial. So you need to first pick up these two columns, GL number and GL name. And this is my file. You need to paste it here. The first two columns of a fresh Excel sheet. You just need to paste the numbers, and then you can leave two columns and look up the numbers from this. So what you need to do is that is equal to, suppose I am doing it for you, is equal to, I hope you can see the formula, if error. Why I'm using if error? By chance if there is any GL where the numbers are not there, where there is no value, instead of n it will show 0. So if error, we look up look up this GL number, in this September file, So I have selected till down, and then I have given a function F4 so that this cell gets freezed, and then comma 1, 2, 3. So my numbers are in the third column. So I will put 3 and then I will put false. Then I will close the balance. Sorry. So after that, I have closed the VLOOKUP, but I have not closed the if error formula. So in case there is an error which is showing, then please put 0 in that. Okay. So this is the formula. And then I close the bracket. And see the values did pick up. And yeah, so the values have come up. So this is the balance till September. Again, same thing I will do for June itself. If error we look up June balances and comma 3 comma false comma 0. Now you might have a question in your mind that why did not I just copy paste the numbers? Like I could have just copied it from here like this. I could have copied this numbers. Sorry, control C. Yeah, control C. And then I would have come here I would have just pasted it, control V, and all the numbers would have, like I can do it. So all the numbers would have auto populated and my work would have been easier. But the problem is that, and same I could have done for June. But the problem is that if you notice, in the month of June, just increase the screen size. In the month of June, there are total 1, 2, 3, 4, 10 GLs. Okay, 10 GLs. And in the month of September, if you see, in the month of September, there are total count 12 GLs. So what has happened? There were few GLs where no transaction has happened till the first quarter. But in the second quarter, few GLs have added up and transactions have happened, and that those GLs might not be that it will always come in the last, like it will always be added in the last. It can come in between because the GL sequence will be in the GL number sequence. So if there is, like, suppose if you see, if you just talk about which GL was not there in the month of June, so security after 319073 was legal fees, so it is a profit and loss item. And after that, there is a 679 number GL which has inserted. So it is a PL item, it will go above. So always remember, in SAP or any ERP softwares, you only get, you are able to download. I think so, you might have a feature, but you generally they provide you the GL balances where the transactions have happened. They will not provide the GL balances where there is no transaction happening. Okay, especially in profit and loss GL. In balance sheet item, even if there is 0, they might provide because some year transaction has happened in that GL. But in PL, they only when you download the track, they will only pick up those GLs where transaction has happened. So that's why you just simply cannot copy paste, and you need to use the function of VLOOKUP and populate the numbers from the base data, and whatever is the gap between these two numbers are the transactions, the net transactions which have happened. So I hope this is clear. Now let's move on to the topic that now how do we make a month on month trial, like a trial like this, April, May, June. So suppose when my balance, like in my this year, like suppose rent is 6 lakh rupees, I want that what was the every month expenditure which was booked in that year. Was it 50,000 first month, second month 2 lakhs, and then 3 lakhs, or how is the trend going? The trend of the trial balance means trend of the GL balances. Okay, so how much amount is getting added or subtracted every month in those GL? This will help me analyze things better, and I will show you also what kind of analysis, small analysis which you can do, and very effective analysis, and to dig deeper. But let's first understand that how do you make those trials. So what I'm talking about is that how much is the per month addition, net addition or subtraction which is happening in the GL. So in order to do that, now we will I will show you. So what you have to do, the same thing first, take the latest month trial. Okay, so you will have every now you require, for making that you require every month cumulative trial balance. Okay, like I have for April, May, June, July, August, September. So now I will make two sheets. One will be for profit and loss, and one will be for balance sheet items. Why I'm doing it together, I will explain you. So first, let us focus on profitability. So in profitability, you just need to PL. You just need to first select the the latest trial. So later, why we are selecting the latest trial? Because the latest trial will have all the GLs, total complex GLs, which have been posted for till that year ended or that quarter ended. So if you take June trial, there will be few GLs which are missing. But in case of September trial, as it is a cumulative balance till which all includes the June balances as well, even though there has been no transaction for the 3 months period, suppose August to September, still there will be cumulative closing balance for September. So all GLs will be covered. So it is always advisable to take the latest trial list. Okay. And first two cells you just copy and you paste in the first two cells. Okay. And then you make 12 columns, like if you're doing for 12 months, uh, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. Like this, there will be 12 columns. Leave two column spaces. Okay. And then again, you do year to date, April, May, June, year to date, April. So April, May, June, cumulative balance, trial cumulative balance, year to date, April, May, June, July, August, September. Like this, you do. Okay. So first, what we'll do, we will just look up the values from the separate month trials which you have taken. So what are the cumulative? We will populate it. And mind you, again, we cannot do just copy paste because there will be difference in the trial. So in the month of April, there will be like suppose 4 or 5 GLs. But in the month of May, there might be 6 or 7 GLs which are in between. So 5 GLs are there, but in between one more GL will come. So you cannot just pick up, copy paste the May GL and just paste it. The values will not come correctly. So in order to do that, you'll just simply use the VLOOKUP function. So in this case, I have also used the same. So I will just use if error because I have not used in this case. So start with if error so that there is no NA coming. So if error, then VLOOKUP A7. I will show you what is A7. I will show you what is A7. So let me just increase my screen size. So A7 is basically the GL number. So we look up A7, then April month trial, and then I've selected the entire trial, and then I've given the column 3, false, 0. Okay. So it will pick up what was the balance of that GL in the month of April. Similarly, this I've dragged down. Similarly, for May, I will do the same thing. I have not used VLOOKUP, but I should have ideally used if error. So if error, VLOOKUP, again that GL, what is the cumulative closing balance? That's why I'm writing here, instead of April May, I'm writing YTD April, YTD May. Year to date, what is the cumulative closing balance of those GL? So May. So again, the only thing which is changing is the sheet name. So you can just copy paste the formula and change the sheet number, and provided you have selected the range of sales. What I'm trying to say is that uh, like here I have selected A7 to C15, if you can see the screen. So A7 to C15, C is the call, A is here and C is here. A is where A7 is where the let me just increase. A7 is where the numbers are starting, the GL numbers are starting, and C15 is till the end of this period, means end of. So here the deposits number is coming. So you can just select, like if just see that where the September's number are coming. So if it is coming till 18, so you can make it like April. For April, you can just put it April A7 to C18. So you know that there nothing will, if every trials are in the same uniform, means every the all the numbers are starting from A7 only, then every number will end. Then the September trial or the December trial, wherever it ends, that will be the highest number of GLs which you have for that period. So you can increase 2 3 more GLs, and you can just make it like C18 comma 3. Always the numbers will be in the third column, false 0. And then you can just like copy this formula, copy suppose. And here what you need to do, I just need to paste the formula, and here I just need to change from April to May. Okay, means like instead of always using VLOOKUP, you can just save some time. So May for values will come. And similarly for June, I will do the same, July, August, September. So what are these numbers showing? These are showing the cumulative closing balances of the GL for till September, till August, till July. And now what I wanted to see, I wanted to see what is the monthly additions or subtractions happening in this GL. So means what is the amount which is getting posted in this GL, to be in a very simple term. So what I need to do, if April is 1 lakh and June is 2 lakh, then May minus April YTD, May minus YTD April will be the amount which has been posted in the month of May. Similarly, if June is 3 lakhs and May is 2 lakhs, then obviously 3 lakh minus 2 lakh is the amount which has been posted in the month of June. So I need to just subtract, and that is what I've done. For the month of April, I've just replicated the numbers which is year to date April. But for the month of May, what I've done is, so P7 minus O7. So I have just, I don't know why this does not work sometimes. So P7 is this 2 lakhs minus O7. O7 is 1 lakh. So I've just subtracted the number, and this is how my monthly trial is getting ready. And so what I can see from this, that see the client has a monthly rental expenditure of 1 lakh, and he is periodically posting entries. He's not missing. So all the entries are getting posted timely in the appropriate period. Now, again, if you see in the insurance expenses, 1,50,000, 1,50,000, he has, there was no entry posted in the month of August, and then there is an entry which has been posted of 3 lakh rupees. So he has missed. So there is a monthly provisioning which he has missed, and that's why there is an entry which I can see a gap. Again, I can see the trend of what is the trend of power cost being posted in the GL. So it's around always around 1,24 crores, 1.25 crores, something like that. So there is a repair furniture expenditure which has incurred only one time, and after that there was no expenditure. And a building expenditure which has happened in the month of September. Professional fees was paid in the month of August. So as I told you in the beginning of my this thing, that 15 days analysis in 15 minutes. So this will give you an effective way to analyze the trial. And this is also known as month on month profitability. So like if your sales numbers are there, so always the sales GL will come in the beginning, and other income, and then all the expenses, consumption and expenses. So it will give you a PL profitability also, that what is the every month profitability which you are earning uh, in the organization. So this kind of analysis, so what is the trend happening, where the trend is going wrong, where the trend is increasing, what is something abnormal which you can see. So this kind of things you can very effectively see and find out when you're making such kind of trials. Now, if you see all these expenditures which have all these GLs which are chosen here are all expense GL or PL, profit and loss GL. But I've not chosen balance sheet item, so I will make a balance sheet item separately. I am making a balance sheet item separately. So this is a balance sheet item. The procedure will be completely same. In this case, I have not made a month on month addition subtraction in balance sheet item. How I was analyzing the PL, for PL I was seeing that what is the every month addition or subtraction, and trying to see what is happening in the GLs every month. But in balance sheet, that is not a better way to analyze. In balance sheet, what is the year to date, because balance sheets items are always as on date balances. So it is more effective to analyze what is the as on date balance, how is the as on date balance is moving. So if there is a debtors of 30 crores in the books, so has it become 50 crores? So those monthly, the net addition subtraction will not make you help you understand. And if there is like, suppose what you can see here, so CWIP numbers of year to date balances have been populated. So the formula is same, okay. And I have just the formula is same. I have just picked up that trial, and trial balances are coming. Okay. So in this case, what you see that like CWIP. 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs, 50 lakhs, constant 50 lakhs. Okay. So it will always, if you do the month on month, you will get dash, 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 0, 0, 0, 0, because there is no addition happening, no subtraction happening. So that's why in order to analyze balance sheet items, always use the year to date balances movement. That what is the month by month movement of the balance sheet items, and try to analyze like how you can, what you can see here is like there like 6 months has happened and there is no movement in CWIP. So is it that there are some CWIP capex expenditure being incurred and the client is not capitalizing the same, or means not booking it under CWIP, or is the has the client something really missed out, or is there any capex which has been completed which needs to be transferred from CWIP to fixed asset, but that is not happening. There is a other deposit lying and there is no movement. So I will deep dive into those GLs, try to find out what is happening. This, does it requires a write-off? Does it requires any action? Okay. Now, if you see the BRL bank balance, the balances of the month of April is 10 lakhs, 8 lakhs, 9 lakhs. And all of a sudden in the September month, the balance shoot up to 40 lakhs. What went wrong? Did the client lose anything because of keeping such a high balance in the bank account? Maybe it might have a OD account where there is also an OD facility taken. So he could have paid that OD balance so that the net interest cost or the finance cost which he is paying could have reduced. So this kind of analysis you can do if you are making trials of month on month. And again, like you can see, 7.5 is the security deposit, and there has been some security deposit addition. Now it has gone to 8 crores, and similarly, there is a term loan which has been paid, which you can see through this month on month track. So this kind of analysis, this kind of deep dive is required from your end, and you will be it will be very easier for you if you prepare such kind of trial. Also, to just to for your information, although I'm not the best person to guide you on this, so you have heard about the profile like FDD, right? So this FDD profile people generally work on this kind of trials for the last 3 years or 5 years period and see what is the month of month trend happening in the GLs. So what does an FDD person does is, what I have understood is they're more focused on calculating that what is the earning capacity. So what is the QoE, the quality of earning of the client? So what is the earning ability of the client? What is the EBITDA? So they come out at the EBITDA number. So they see the revenue pattern. Okay, that what is the month on month movement of the revenue, how means how consistent it is it not some months it is very high and it is very low. So they try to find out, and they see the expenditures also, and they derive that EBITDA number. Basically they come out at a conclusion that yes, the company has this earning ability right now. So that is till that extent. After doing all this analysis and all, they come out at this number, and after that, the valuation person works further, and then they apply the growth modules. That what will be the growth of the organization, what will be the growth in the numbers of cash flows, and what will be the discounting rate will take, and then they come at the valuation. But their focus is FDD people focus is on the EBITDA numbers, and this kind of after the audited number, after the numbers are already audited, they try to see what is the earning pattern and all this, and come to a conclusion about the client. Okay, so if you are doing this, you are doing already few activities of what the FDD persons are folks are doing, right? So I hope I was able to add some value to your knowledge, and thank you for watching this video. I hope I'm not missing something, and in case you have any suggestions, any video topics which you want me to make, please do mention in the comment section. Thank you for watching this video, and please do like, share, subscribe the channel. Thank you.